Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Thank you for stopping by Big Age Love with Robin R. Robinson. It is Friday, January 23rd. It's about 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And Big Age Love is a show for melanated folks age 55 or older who want to age well, have a few laughs, be uplifted. Keep your mind moisturized because a moisturized mind is a magnificent mind and stay cute as hell in the process. Check, check, check. Win, win, win. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I hope you're had a good week and you're taking care of yourself and feeling good and all those wonderful, marvelous, necessary things. So I don't know if you've heard about it. You probably have if you are alive and you have some sort of device, but there's going to be a major snowstorm making its way through a good swath of the United States, beginning today in the afternoon and lasting through Monday. It's going to get very, very cold, a combination of rain, sleet, snow, and ice, mostly ice, which is very, very dangerous. So, and the temps are going to be cold all next week. I don't really think it's going to get above 45, which is chilly for it to melt. You can't really ice can't melt in temperatures that are that cold. So it's going to be very hazardous. So if you are having to be out there, please, please, please be very, very careful. And if you don't need to be out, keep your narrow butt inside. Okay, there's no need to avail yourself to consequences that are not going to be advantageous for you and that will result in something breaking or snapping or carrying on, and we don't need that. Okay. Yesterday, Thursday, the 22nd, I went to HEB to do some shopping, and the parking lot was fuller than Thanksgiving and Christmas combined. It was crazy. It was crazy in there. And so when I finally, I got in the store doing my thing, and when I finally got in line, it wrapped all the way to, it started right where the eggs were, and then it wrapped all the way around the store. And so it got to the point where, once the line got to the point where the checkout stands were on the way, on the periphery of them, um, HEB employees were directing folks to get in certain lines, to get into lines, to get to the checkout. So I was in line for about 45 minutes and the line did move relatively well. So I want to give kudos to HEB for that. But it did give me a quick flashback to COVID. And when I shopped at Traders and you have to stand in line before you can get into the store, and you could only get into the store when somebody exited and then another person could go into the store. It wasn't like that at HEB, but it reminded me of that kind of surveillance and control rather. So that was a trip. But so actually, what is the definition of warmth to you? What is the definition of warmth to you? It's a comfortable, moderate heat, like from a fire or the sun, or a feeling of affection or enthusiasm. It also means emotional closeness as well as coziness. And warmth also evokes feelings of safety, security, stability, and love, like how the effect of a genuinely smile, genuinely warm smile, or a good laugh, how that has an effect on your insides. It's really like a very, very positive jolt. So lately I've been watching this show on Hulu called Pole to Pole with Will Smith, and there's 7 episodes. And the first one, he is on a cross country skiing trip with a guide to get to the South Pole. So uh, I've never been to the South Pole. I don't want to go to the South Pole. I'm not curious about what might be on the South Pole, but apparently there's nothing but ice. And it's treacherously, brutally cold, minus 30 degrees. And I'm thinking he's doing this cross country skiing thing and he's having to get his mind right to be able to complete the trek, and probably going through a lot of physical discomfort and wondering what the hell is going on? Why am I doing this? When are we going to get there? Is it going to be over with? Or all of that. And I'm pretty sure it's got to be very, very overwhelming. So I'm saying all that to ask you three specific questions. What keeps you warm? What keeps you going when there's nothing but cold all around you? And why is it important for you to stay warm other than that you don't want to be cold? Okay, think about that. What keeps you warm? What keeps you going when there's nothing but cold all around you? And why is it important for you to stay warm? personally, I don't care for the hot or the cold. I don't care for any extremes, but I do like to stay warm. Right now, I'm in this outfit that is very, very warm, but I have a thermal on under it. I've got a thermal on over my flannel top, I mean bottoms, um, and I have on these big cozy socks. And because being cold is very, very, very uncomfortable. I think it's more uncomfortable than being hot. So, and I also I like to put compresses on my shoulder. I put the compress in the microwave and I put them on my neck and my shoulder. And I also have a compress that I put. It's like a mask that I put on my eyes. And that's so very, very comforting. And when I have them on, I like to really wind down and meditate. And it's so soothing. And it's just a way to just exhale and to relax and to wind down the day. So I really, really love that. And a good swath of the country is going to be affected by the polar vortex. And so please be careful when you're out there and mindful and prep your spaces, drip your faucets, open up your doors of your sink. Remember the 4 Ps: the plants, the people, the pipes, and the pets. Okay. I don't have pets, but pets need to stay inside because it's not good for them. And if you don't have to open up your front door, do not open up your front door. There's no need to go outside if you don't need to go outside. Okay. Why cause consternation and agony and angst to your whole system if you don't have to go outside when it's going to be very, very cold? It's going to be very cold here. It's going to be like the temperatures are going to precipitously drop beginning this afternoon, and they're going to tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be like 20 degrees, and 9 degrees at night. Okay, to me that's very, very cold. So keep your narrow butt in the house, and also you hunker down, stay warm, throw a fire on the fireplace, throw a log on the fireplace. I love doing that. My fireplace is going to be very, very busy this weekend. So, and keep your heart warm no matter how cold it gets outside. Okay, keep your heart warm. And just between you and me, it's going to be as cold as a witch's mammary glands. Because it's cold out there right now. It's cold out there. People are nuts. People are sad. People are angry. People are pissed off. It's going to be cold. So, you know, take some warm baths with soothing oils and some Epsom salts, and let those take away all the ailments that you've got going on in your body. And because nerves are being worked exponentially right now. Nerves are being worked. Okay. So we need to calm ourselves, calm our nerves, make ourselves feel better. And so a warm bath will do that. Cozy blankets and onesies are also a good remedy. Put a hot water bottle on a part of your body nobody needs to know about. Okay, it's your body, it's your bottle, and you need to do that. Okay, if you find that you need to do that, call up a friend you haven't hollered at in a while and have a warm conversation over a warm cup of whatever it is you want to drink. Okay, that's your business. You grown. Okay, fully grown. So give or receive a warm hug, and yes, you can hug yourself. Okay, there's nothing wrong with hugging yourself. So whether you're single or whether you're with your favorite boo, be grateful that you're able to snuggle up in a warm, safe, dry environment. Okay, with food to eat and a device to listen to. Okay, now just be sure to pray for electricity, because once that bad boy goes out, if that bad boy goes out, there will be some issues, there will be some problems, okay? And please, 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 no roasting s'mores or briskets in your fireplace, okay? That is a no-no. That is not a good look, okay? You don't want that. So I'm going to jump off, and I just wanted to stop by and say thank you so much for hanging with the sister and listening to my show and liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing. You guys are the best. I really, really appreciate you. You know, take care of yourself, beautiful, beautiful human. Stay safe and, of course, warm. And stop by again. Look at my past episodes, if you will. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And I just hope that my thoughtful tidbits will help you navigate your mind, body, and soul much more freely, okay? In the summer. Robin, not summer. Winter, Robin. So I want you to I had something I wrote, and I have to look at my notes. Okay, but you want to be grateful for every single day that you're blessed with breath on this earth. Every single day that you're blessed with breath on this earth. Okay, because you cannot take it for granted. You have to be grateful for each day. Love yourself, love people, be kind, stay warm, stay happy, be well, be happy, be blessed, be grateful. Thank you for stopping by. And I will see you later. I will see you next week if God's willing and the creek don't rise or the creek don't freeze and I don't fall and break my ass. But anyway, that's not going to happen because I'm not going to be outside. I'm staying inside. Okay. So you guys take care. Thanks again for stopping by. Robin R. Robinson and Big Age Love. I really appreciate you guys. Be well, be happy, be blessed. And I'll talk to you later. Okay. Take it easy now. Bye.